Hey, I'm Chris Meredith from the Chris Meredith Method, and I am back here with part 2 of Nutrition Made Easy. Today we're going to talk about the magical ingredient, but before we do that, just a quick recap of part 1 and your homework. Part 1 of your homework was to figure out how many calories do you consume in a day, and of course I hope you wrote that down. Once you figured out the amount, you're going to divide it by 2 and make half of that calorie amount as your dinner meal. That other half we're going to divide by 5, which is going to give you 5 much smaller meals. The purpose behind that, just to remind you, is that these smaller meals keep your metabolism running all day long at a good high level, but they never really fully fill your hunger. That's going to help you to be more alert and less of a slump around 1 or 2 o'clock where you're thinking, oh my god, food coma, because that doesn't help you be productive. At the end of the day, we're having that big 1,000-calorie bulk, nutrient-dense foods, mind you, which we're going to talk about today, but that 1,000 calories is a strategic thing to help you to not overeat throughout the whole day as a total in the big picture. So, back to the magic ingredient. First, you may have noticed I'm dressed as Captain America Day. The reason is, I'm going to ask you this: what would Captain America eat? If you don't know the answer to that, I'll just tell you that Captain America was back in like World War II times, and the biggest thing about World War II versus now is there was a lot more whole food consumption throughout the entire world. So, the magical ingredient. What is the magical ingredient in steak? Any guess? It's steak. What's the magical ingredient in blueberries? I'll give you a second for that one. You guessed it, it's blueberries. How about celery, or broccoli, or cauliflower, or asparagus, green beans, corn? It's all a one-ingredient food. There is no crazy box with could contain soy and was processed where there's nuts, and then there's maltodextrin and 16 other things that you can't pronounce. If you're reading a food label and you have tons and tons and tons and tons of things, and you may or may not know what they are, it's a good chance that that food is not healthy for you, and it is missing the magical ingredient. That magical ingredient is whole food. So think about that. Leafy green vegetables that are whole food, all you get is a vegetable. So your homework this week is look at all of the things in your pantry and in your refrigerator that have tons and tons of ingredients in them and throw them away. I know that sounds wasteful, but if you think about it, what's $100 worth of groceries that you don't want to poison your body with versus having the energy that you're looking for so that you can have a thriving lifestyle and a fit, healthy body? Exactly. It's worth it, right? Okay, so if it has crazy ingredients, throw it out. If it has that one single magic ingredient and it's a whole food, steak, chicken, broccoli, asparagus, fish, any type of food that's a one-item food, get that stocked up in your home. And the number one advice that I can give you on this is if it's not supposed to be in your house, you're not supposed to eat it, get rid of it. If you are supposed to eat it and it's healthy, have it abundantly available. And next week we're going to talk a little bit more about prepping out your food and how you can make it simple so that doing all this stuff isn't like, oh my god, it's rocket science, I can't do that. Alright, so you've got your homework. Get rid of the crap, get the magic ingredient food stocked up, and we'll see you next week on the fit side.